first question is, I want to know the most important position in football right now. So as we're currently speaking, from watching games, obviously football has changed a bit, you know, these days not all teams go for the striker like a Kane who just, you know, or maybe Lukaku who just scores goals. They want more than just a striker. So I'm trying to hear the most important position in football as we currently speak. So we'll start with Jay.
For me, I'm going to say the DM.
Why is that?
I feel like in any title winning side, the DM's the most important. Not only does it protect the back four, but breaking up play, breaking up attacks. I feel like a lot of clubs that have won the title or that win stuff rely heavily on a very good DM. For example, like, obviously everyone says it Kante, but he's done it at 2 clubs now. Like, and both of them clubs both won the league. Like Leicester went Chelsea done it because he is a world-class DM. Because he had them, because he was in front of the back four, I felt like there was a lot of protection on that back four.
But then, you know why I don't agree with that here? Because Kante, all he did was break play. That's it.
But that's what a DM is supposed to do.
No, but a DM, your so-called world-class DM, breaks play and sets up attack. If you can't do that, you're not. What do you mean, bro? If you break play and you can't hit a long ball. No, you can't. You cannot.
He can't hit a long ball.
Yesterday, he tried to hit one with his left. I know where that went.
No. He can't hit a long ball, but he can dribble with the ball. He can take on people. He can.
Come on, man. He used to get the ball and pass it to dribble.
I think Kante's world-class.
If you go to 2 different clubs, right?
He's not world-class, man. A world-class DM gets the ball, wins the ball, and world-class DMs, they cover space. It's not always about tackling,
Who would you call world-class DM?
Who would you call world-class DM then?
Obviously, the obvious one's at Barcelona.
Who?
Busquets. Right. And
if
you look at Toni Kroos and Modric's role in the Real Madrid side, they're not Casemiro's role. They're not DMs, but they sit, win the ball, and get going.
Busquets and Kante though are 2 different types of DMs.
What? No, that's what I'm trying to say.
They are. Busquets is a ball playing midfielder / alright, cool. Because I'm in Barcelona, I'm going to have to revert to being a DM because Iniesta and Xavi were there.
Okay, but how can you be world class as a DM if number one your role is to break play and start attacks? Is that right or is that wrong? What do you think? Break play, start attack. Yeah. Break play, start attack.
Look at the statistics, bro. He's been to 2 clubs and they both won the Premier League. He won Player of the Year with one team.
But you're saying the most important role, and I'm telling you, it's not, because when he broke play, someone knows how to get that ball and go and score. And if he's a world class DM, he plays a role in that part of getting the ball and going to score, and he doesn't play a role in that. He just wins the ball.
Let's look at this season then. Look at Fernandinho, for example. I think he's having a great season. His play is going to be overshadowed by people like Sterling, De Bruyne. But without Fernandinho in that team, I feel like Man City will concede a lot more.
Not really. Right? They have the ball most of the time anyway.
You look at the teams outside the top 4, Arsenal have no DM. Xhaka is a failure.
Don't get me wrong. No, don't get me wrong. But then, this is the thing. If you have a poor player in any position, it will affect the team. I'm trying to hear why is the most important role.
Look at the top 3 clubs.
Okay.
Man City, Man United, Chelsea. You've got Fernandinho, Matic and Kante.
Chelsea are 4th now, so...
They're what?
They're 4th.
Are they 4th now?
Yeah. And they're slipping down the table quickly.
Alright, cool. They're having a bad season and they're 4th still. Right? No, they're having a bad season. Let's be fair, they're having a bad season. Kante's not playing well. Right? Bakayoko is trash. Right?
Bakayoko. I don't rate him.
All he knows is coloured hairstyles. That's it. I ain't got time for that.
Or Pogba style.
That's a different story because Pogba's overweight for me as well.
Don't let me start your midfield hair.
What do you mean? Please. Please.
Good.
That haircut merchant ain't done nothing, bro. Seriously. He ain't done nothing.
Who are your midfielders better than Pogba?
No one.
So don't please don't
hold on, who's better than Pogba? Ozil was better than Pogba, man. But they play 2 different positions. But in terms of that, in that position, he's better than Ramsey and he's better than Xhaka. But Arsenal's midfield's trash in that section there.
Okay, so
you pay £89 million for a player.
Okay, so
you've got to expect certain things, bro.
Where would you rate Pogba then exactly?
I think Pogba is world class, but he hasn't shown his world class talent yet at Man United.
But Mike, what position would you say is the most important
I go
position?
between defensive midfield and centre midfield. Defensive midfield because again, even Champions League winners, Madrid, 3 out of the last 4 years, and then Barcelona in between. Busquets, Casemiro, breaking up play so that Modric and Kroos, they have that duty to control the midfield. At the same time, a lot of midfielders, they're the engine of their team. You know what I mean?
But
So
that's my question is, how good of a DM can you be if, like, you can't look at Carrick? Go back, look at Carrick, look at Busquets, yeah? How good of a DM can you be if all you do is win the ball? There's teams where all the 11 players, including the keeper, can play ball. You can't have a DM who can't play ball. That's a waste of space in the team.
If you got a ball, you bring that down, but now you're bringing it down to individual players. Because I could say someone like Vidal, and that will just cover everything. You understand what I'm saying? Because he goes forward with the ball. He's been a champion at every single team he's played at. He's also started off as defensive middle. He's carried his team Chile in a World Cup, throughout the World Cup, into a decent finishing place. I can't remember when they finished like third or something. Yeah. Every single team he's gone to, he's achieved. So that's what you're doing, is marking every individual player to their success at their club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because the position itself is so key. What he was talking about, Fernandinho, is when you have someone sitting in front of your defence, my philosophy is the midfield should be there's sort of a good defensive job that the defenders shouldn't have to do jobs in the first place. Yeah. The ball shouldn't be getting to your centre backs. But Barca, Man City now, they win the ball in your half, so it doesn't get to the centre backs. Centre backs are allowed to push forward, but you're not getting near them. You're not pushing them. At times you're going to score a goal against them, but if the guy is doing his role correctly, and then he wins the ball for you, me personally, I don't mind a defensive midfielder being like an anchor. Win the ball. That's someone else, and then someone that must in the midfield to be the engine. Fernandinho wins the ball, and then KDB is the one that just runs things.
That's what I was saying. Breaking up play, and you got Silva and KDB.
That's what Matis was brought in for.
So let's say now, do you know I question it sometimes? Let's say now you meet a team with 11 ballers in that team. Can you afford to have a DM who all he does is just win the play and keep it moving?
Because teams have had that kind of player.
But right now, where you have managers that want their keepers to be ballers.
Okay, alright.
So every single one of the players.
But you can't have every player like that. You need a destroyer. Some teams it works properly, some teams it doesn't. I understand the importance. Like what he was saying, like Kante and Busquets are so different. Like I don't think like Kante can do what Busquets does at Barcelona. But in terms of like a base, I feel like Busquets is so technically advanced, you're not going to find many of him, but somebody who can just like break play.
So what is that your position as well?
No, actually I was thinking of it, but I've changed. I think it's to be controversial.
That's right.
Fullbacks.
You know what? That's not a bad shout.
I was thinking as you were talking, and I was thinking, looking at football now, the rarity of the position in relation to everything, I'll say fullbacks.
Yeah. Why is that?
Right now, your fullback is like a winger. It's not just defense. You're not asking him just to defend. You're asking him to provide width. You're asking him to attack. Now, it's not necessarily meaning that they're going to be the ones scoring goals, but in order of taking other players or overloads, like providing.
Absolutely, yeah.
So the more players that bomb forward, the more like how a defense will struggle to cope with it. And like if you see like not only just like I would say like Azpilicueta for Chelsea, Alonso on the other side, obviously he's not that good, but like if you look at Manchester United now where they're struggling, the fullbacks they're really struggling, and once they push on, they give you options. Understand what I'm saying? Defensively, you know, and they can be match winners like Marcelo. Understand what I'm saying? But the thing is that they're so hard to find. Pep has spent a bucket load trying to get. He tried it with Delph. He tried so much to try and get the kind of fullback that he wants. You understand what I'm saying? But I just feel right now today they're so rare. But if you get a good one, I feel what they can offer to a team. I understand like the centre midfielders and the DMs, but I kind of feel like what a fullback offers, is very, very rare. Very rare.
That's fair, because Man United used to thrive off having fullbacks that could actually
Because even is it this weekend where
Gary Neville?
These guys are here. He's such a hater.
Gary Neville.
You didn't hear me kiss my teeth forever. You heard me kiss my teeth at Gary Neville, man.
It was. You know what it is? What he could do.
Evra.
No, I like Evra. I like Evra.
That's also Gary Neville.
What's right with him? I'm not Gary. I don't know.
If you get like Bellerin to polish his game,
he's ideal.
He could be because the amount of space that he gets. Oh my!
I wouldn't say polished though, because About 2 seasons ago, he was doing all what we wanted to do.
Yeah, but like
he's
obviously,
kind of deteriorated.
But obviously, because like even in the 2 seasons, football is still like developed. What now? Yeah, Bellerin finds himself with a lot more time and space on the ball,
And he plays it
but
back
he's
all the
not.
time.
He's not doing. If he had, I'm not saying worlds of quality. Just a little, tiny bit, like a little bit of training. Like you could say, like, okay, I know where I'm gonna push the ball. Like I'm not asking him to shoot from 50. Like you know where you're gonna punch the ball to. You understand what I'm saying? For whoever's gonna be there. I think Arsenal will be scoring goals by the. Look at what Monreal's doing on the other side.
Yeah.
If Bellerin's doing that,
Because if you look at
and he's got so much
the
pace.
Liverpool Spurs game, Spurs changed their tactics in the second half and started overloading with their fullbacks. And as soon as that happened, the midfielders started going out wide to try and cover that space, and then the middle opened. So then you can pass the ball. But I think, just to summarise, that is the goalkeeper, because I'm just looking at the stats. So if you look at the number of shots Man United face and the number of goals they concede, right? It's mental. If you look at the number of shots Liverpool face,
goalkeeper.
Listen, if you look at the number of shots Liverpool face and the number of goals they concede, it makes the whole difference. That's pretty much the difference between the 2 teams.
No, but Man United have a special player in De Gea. He's their best player.
I think he's like a.
He's world class.
He's just like a. You know, it's just different with him. I
Look at him against Arsenal.
but he's so different.
Look at him against Arsenal.
Yeah, he's so different.
Yeah, he's different with it.
I don't know if I could put it
This is
across.
poetry. This is poetry.
I don't know if you could apply it across all teams.
And the fact that your goalkeeper's the best player is a concern, bro.
The fact that our goalkeeper.
All right, guys, we're gonna summarize it here and leave it here for this one.
That's what it is. Alright, so we just had a nice discussion about what position we think is the most important in football today. So feel free to leave your comments. Let us know what you think the best and most important position is in football today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.